Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's me, Ace from Ramen Toy in LA. That's my last day in LA. Gonna be checking out soon, heading to the airport. So let me know if I'm sounding okay on this Wi-Fi in the hotel. Give me a thumbs up if I'm actually speaking to you guys. You can hear me fine. Is the video quality okay? Just let me know. All right. Impromptu live stream. All right, guys. So like to say hi to the chat. We have Video Power Gaming, who wants more toys. We will give you more toys, definitely. Yep, so more Machinas definitely in the pipeline, not to worry. Vince, are you the first? No, because Video Power Gaming was the first, you are the second, but it's fine. Second, first, it doesn't matter. We have Jay Wolf. Good afternoon. It's actually good morning. Yes, good afternoon in the east side, right? 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. I'm here in LA, so that's 3 hours behind. And we've got also Dust Tapes. I see Ace go live and I click. All right, that's good. We like that. We like that. Flip gives the thumbs up. That's good. Thank you so much. Michael Anderson is also in the chat. Thumbs up. So okay, good. So that means I'm broadcasting pretty good. All right, almost perfect. Says Vince. Thank you so much. Miggy in the house. Hello, how are you? And let's see. We have also, I believe, Kopkun Cup. Sawadee Cup, from Thailand. Greetings from Thailand. Last Son of Krypton says hi. Hi to you as well. And of course, we have Carlos Gonzalez shipping to Puerto Rico. When will it be back? So the thing is that we just unable to ship to Puerto Rico, but if there is a U.S. address that you can ship to, and then via the U.S. address it gets shipped to Puerto Rico, that should be the solution at the moment. We'll try to work it out with some partners, right? So with some partners like maybe, right? Just don't quote me yet. Maybe Toy Stalker can help us to, we'll ship it to Toy Stalker and then he can ship it to Puerto Rico, right? So this is something that we are looking at after a conversation yesterday with the Mad Hatter. As some of you guys have probably seen the video. If you haven't, go check out the video that I've just posted like 10 hours, 13 hours ago, right? 13 hours ago, posted a video that we had taken just exactly 24 hours ago, right? Right here in the hotel where Matt Hatter drove about 90 minutes from his home to downtown LA. And then we had a bit of a, like a preview review sort of thing on the test shot of the double decker, right? So I showed the double decker from China, taking just pictures, and then we brought it all the way here across the Pacific to Joe Fest, and then from Joe Fest we packed it up, bring it over to downtown LA over here, and then set it up for the Mad Hatter, and then he's gonna, well, he already brought it back to his home, and then we are definitely so anxious to look forward to what he actually thinks about it when he films it, mess around with it. All right. So he wasn't, gonna tell me that it's not good in front of my face, right? So he was saying, oh, all the good stuff yesterday, but I don't believe the guy, right? So I want to see his real video, and then we'll know exactly what he really thinks about the double decker. Okay. So moving along, Mark Tak Tak, Mark Saba Tak Tak. I have your AT Mikkel van, and you love it. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. And then speaking of Tak, we have Take two or Take Two, right? I would say Take if it's Japanese, but I guess Take Two is just fine. Good morning to you. And he's from Mark's from UK. Thank you so much, Mark, for tuning in from the UK. Mickey in the house says that you can't wait for the super mask. Looks great after you showed Hatter. When you showed Hatter, yes, that is actually the super mask plus two sewer section, hence the double decker. And maybe, again, maybe due to popular demand, we may list the double decker for sale on the website in the next few days or next week or so, right? I'll go back, sort it out with my team, and then if indeed we will offer the double decker, and I'll be back to give you guys more information on that. All right. But in the meantime, it was just to show you what you can do if you have a sewer, you have two sewers, three sewers, four, five, six, you can stack them up either vertical or sideways, right? So that's just to show you the modularity of the product. Nothing else, right? We didn't actually mean to ask you to buy more, but if it's in demand, we will get it to you. Okay. Another question here from Mark: is there any chance of making the Megatron G2 one drop available online? Yes, he is available online. Go check him out at Agabus. Let me just pull up the link if I can. Hold on. I'm gonna do Agabus here. So this is what's good with being, I guess, in the States, because internet is pretty free without the use of the VPN. So there we go. I'm actually on Agabus's website, and I will show you exactly what this is. Okay, I'm adding to stage. Okay, maybe it was already up, but there was a delay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. It should be here, maybe. There we go. No, sorry. This one. Sorry there. Remove this one. Add to stage this one. There we go. Okay. A bit of a technical error there. So yeah, if you head on to Agabus's website, I'm going to drop the link in the description of the comments right here. Okay. You will be able to see that it is online, Mark. So there you go. All right. So the request that you wanted is currently online. Go check it out. Place your orders from Agabus. This is a Agabus BotCon exclusive, so only available to them. All right, so there it is. Got to give myself back the screen. All right. Charlie Uptown Collectibles says good day, and good day to you. Thanks for joining the stream. We have Jay as well saying that the Super Mask looked amazing. Can't wait. Thank you so much. We have placed a lot of heart and soul into the development, right? We want to make sure that we have a good product. So again, a bit of backstory again, right? I was at PowerCon in 2023 around August. Is that August? And then I saw the NECA's sewer layer, and I saw that the sides of the sewer layer had just the sides, which is the blank slate, like our own diorama on the back. It's blank, right? So I decided that we should put the wall of the site, which is what was done, and to build up on the street level. I thought we should make it strong without bowing. All right, so we have the pipe now situated in the center of the sewer layer, and then you can just stack the street section on top, and even another sewer on top without the fear of it bowing. So that was demonstrated yesterday via the video with Hatter, right? And then he himself will probably affirm it much more when he does his own video. Hopefully soon we'll see it, and then I guess pretty soon as well, as I go back to the factory in just a few days, I'm gonna be moving towards getting the pre-production sample of the dioraman done in colors. So what we have there is just the test shot colors. Again, it's not the actual thing. We will get you the actual coloring as soon as we can, and I'm optimistic that I can actually do it by the end of July. So as I come back to stateside around 24th of July, I will be able to probably bring Mad Hatter the colored version. So we'll look forward to that. All right. So Timothy as well in the chat says that Megatron is available in Agabus. Thank you so much, Timothy. Any chance of 1/12 scale Machina? Yes, there is chance. I'm going to go back to the drawing board and plan it out, because clearly there is demand for the original scale to make improvements on the various vehicles, and to give you guys what was not done before, i.e. the Shark, right, with Gloria Baker. So there's still some surprises in store, right? And I am hopeful that I will give you guys more information on the opportunity of that in the coming months. But yes, next thing on our radar to develop would be the 1/18 scale overbite that I've shown way back months ago. We're gonna start our engines on the 1/18, and then for 1/12, let's start with some figures first, right? Some figures for you guys to integrate with your classifieds, with your 12 1/12 scale figures, and then from there, only from there we'll see how crazy we are to want to do vehicles. Okay. Dr. O's collecting love the movie He-Man Hate. That's good. Thank you so much. And obviously here we have old school anime fans. Any chance for a Silverhawks Mirage with minifigures the size of Machina? That is actually very good consideration. All right. Of course, hopefully we can get that done. That's a very good idea because yeah, I'm actually developing Machina skill for our upcoming projects. So I think the Machina skill will be a mainstay for us. The 118, which we're gonna service the fans and collectors in that skill, and then 112, of course, right? So most of the stuff we're doing now is 112 for figures, vehicles. We're gonna do those vehicles as well on 118 and provide some 118 figures as well. And then for 124, the Machina line, we're going to start developing a whole ecosystem of collectibles, which I think, thanks to old school anime right here, I might just plagiarize your idea and then do that. All right. That's a good idea. Hey, David. So, David is one of the people I got to give credit to. Oh, God, before I forget, or maybe I should do it at the end of the stream. Okay. So David actually assisted with the T-Bob development because he actually provided me with the 3D files of what he has done in terms of a very refined T-Bob transformation and aesthetics. But of course, as I mentioned to David, I don't like to take people's work. I like to always add my own flavor and do some modifications, which I did. All right. So what we are actually promoting and marketing out to you guys is something that we have, gone through the ramen kitchen to spice up the flavor, do some adjustments, and then this is exactly what we'll be giving to you. More so, right? I'm still going to change the size of T-Bob. So it's going to be even smaller than what I'm showing you guys. And what I'm showing you guys may be reserved for the 118 scale line. Okay, so that is what I'm going to be telling you just in case some of you are saying, "Oh, it's too big." Hold on, hold on. We're going to be still sizing it down. All right. So this painted prototype is for me to see the overall aesthetics, and then I will from there adjust the size smaller so that it actually fits the original scale of the actual size of T-Bob. All right. So take note of that. All right. For those of you who are listening in, please do share this information that I've just given so that people are aware. That will help me a lot than repeating myself. Thank you so much. Everything I've gotten from Ramen is awesome, so thank you. And everything that you guys have supported is so appreciative. So we thank you mostly, right? That is very important. Thank you so much. How was the response of the people at Joe Fest with the Ace of Aviation? I think everybody loved it. Everybody loved. They were saying this is Michael Ironside, right? This is nobody recognized Goose for some reason, so maybe we have to make some improvements there. But yeah, I think most people love Ace of Aviation, and I guess the most important thing that was being discussed is that they don't want to buy more than they should to get the main character, right? But then again, we will review the case, right? It's in consideration. Is Yes, we've heard the tribe, and we are going to make some adjustments, right? We will make the announcement once I'm back in Singapore and we do a bit of a meeting. But we are committed to make sure everybody is satisfied and committed to make sure that nobody feels like they are paying more than they should. On our side, we just want to be a little bit like in the clear, right? But then again, we know it's going to be a CND. So whether it's a CND for the current four characters or the CND for that one main character is a CND. So maybe I was overthinking it too much. I thought maybe that because we're not doing the main guy, then we won't get the CND. But I guess it will be a CND nonetheless. So let's just make sure that it's available for everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and tweak a little bit, right? Do some punch some numbers, see what we're gonna do, and then hopefully what we're gonna be offering will satisfy again not everybody, but more folks than what we have currently. Okay, so again for the folks who are committed on those full cases, right? We will obviously have an option for them to make changes to the order, right? If they want to keep the order, that'll be great. But if they want to make some changes, we're more than happy to accommodate the changes, right? Because this was what we thought would be a good way to do it. But maybe upon feedback that it might not be the best case, then we adjust accordingly to make sure that it is better, right? To our best of our abilities, right? Again, you might ask, why don't we just sell that figure? Like I said, because we have already done a sort of a bonus for the first wave, and we don't want to again, leave the first wave people anywhere less. They have showed support for the first wave by doing that, and then we want to make sure that we are keeping the value for them. Okay, so but it's all different, right? The first wave was only a bonus hit, and it was free, right? It's not as if we charge you for that. See, so we didn't charge you for that, for the bonus parts, but we're actually charging you if we're going to be selling you the figure by itself on the second wave. So bear that in mind, right? And then we can go from there. All right. Thank you so much. I'm currently waiting for Mobula and other products from Makina. Do you have any plans to release more items in the future? Yes. You are waiting for Mobula, and so am I. But it is in fact, it is in tooling stage right now. Not to worry. It is tooling, and I believe that by August, I should get a test shot for you guys to see, and then we will expedite towards delivery, and then we'll plan a variant modular version for 2026, which incidentally would be the 5th anniversary of ramen, and we're going to be planning out some awesome deals, some awesome variants and stuff for our 5th anniversary. Okay, so look out for that. More information to follow, definitely. We have, let's see, we have the Survival Gamer. Do you make NASCAR cars? Okay. All right. So maybe NASCAR cars would be way back in the pipeline, simply because currently I want to be doing what you guys wanted, like police cars and even something like taco trucks. I'm investigating that. So another NASCAR project will probably not be able to squeeze in front of those ideas. So it's going to take a back seat until as and when we have more bandwidth to do it. Okay. Begin in the house, I've ordered Super Mars. Thank you so much. And if you do the double decker, I would change. Could I change or upgrade my order? Yes. So this is an option. This is an option that we will finalize, because if you do one, the double decker, we simply just add 2 more sewer to your order. Okay. But we'll see what the team decides as the pricing. If there's any changes, or it's just verbatim Supermass plus 2 sewer sections get you the double decker, right? We'll see if that's the case, or if there's going to be a separate SKU, or those who have ordered the Supermass, they could just opt to add on, maybe at a discounted price. Okay, I will have all those information in my next stream, and also on written communications on Facebook and Instagram and mailing lists, so that everybody's aware of exactly what would be the final way of doing stuff. Okay. Um, Skydro Walker, does Agape Stamp have a shipping timeline? Yes. So the shipping timeline would be the end of December latest, where we will ship out to Agabus, and then from then on, it's up to them. Well, first of all, it's not up to them, but it's up to the shipping company to bring it over the Pacific to the States, and then from then goes to Agabus, and from then you'll be able to ship it out to the people who ordered. Okay, so I would say latest by Q2 of next year is when you'll get your products. But anything else before would be a bonus. Okay, that's the latest. Latest by Q2 that you will land it. All right. James Fox, when can you order kit? This is something that I cannot divulge any more information right now until we have more information to provide after SDCC. Is all I can say. All right. Do you make? Okay, I think I got this answered above already. Okay. Mark wants to say a massive thank you. And no, there's no need to thank anybody, but we have to thank you. We thank you guys for the continued support because without the support, we won't be able to do anything at all. So we thank you guys for the support, and we will endeavor to make stuff that you want to the best of our abilities at in the fastest time possible that we can conjure up. All right, Ray Murphy. Yes, great to see you, sir. I'll have to again remember who you are from the profile pic. I can't really pick it up right now, but again, I will be back in Strofest next year for a three-peat, and I would like to shake your hand once again, Ray, and then we can get reacquainted. Um, okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce this name. I'm always I got to learn how to pronounce this name. Uh, Gulami, is it Gulami? Is it the Inglorious Bastards Brad Pitt character? Gulami. Is that right? Gulami. Okay. So yes, you receive a racer, and thank you so much. The car is perfect. Thank you, sir, for the support. And apologies for any delay in the shipment, which we are not responsible, right? We would love to get it to you faster, but sometimes the shipping just takes some time. Russell Cruz, good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm waiting for my flight to back to Singapore in just a few hours. Asking you when is the check will be shipping out? Oh, okay. Um, the when is the check will be shipping out? You mean the tank, right? Yeah. So all the armored vehicles will land in the States by October. As shown in Joe Fest, we are already in pre-production stage. It was just like ironing out some final chinks. And then once I'm back, basically we're gonna be packaging it, and then we're gonna be shipping it out. So the lead time from China to the States, 60 days. So I'm estimating October is when it will land to you guys, and then along the way we'll be processing the remainder payment for all of you who have ordered the RAVs. Okay, so not to worry, that will be upcoming very soon. Big M, what's up? What's up to you, sir? Any idea that the minifigures of Civil can be done like the Falcon Mass? Simple and articulated. Falcon Mass. What is the Falcon Mass? Hmm. Let me know. Yeah, but definitely, I will be. You have given me the idea. I will actually try to execute on that one. Aaron Easton. Yes, thank you so much. LA has been. I've been to LA last year to meet Matt Hatter, and I guess many times before when I was going to the Las Vegas Licensing Expo. Uh, it's a transit via Los Angeles. So yeah, good to be back in LA. But I'll be leaving really soon until next month. So I'll be back. I'll be back in LA pretty soon as well. Ru Wei, huge thanks all the way from Sri Lanka. Thank you so much. It's a long lost dream as a kid. Thank you. Thank you. We making the dreams come true is what we're doing basically, right? We are here to make dreams, right? My dreams as well, right? I would love to. I love to have a figure of Top Gun, right? 112 scale. It's cool, right? So we finally made it, but since nobody made it, because everybody is doing it in 1/6, like 12 inch. That's too big for me. So yeah, making it for you guys, for ourselves, seeing the product in hand, bring us back to our kids' childhood time, wanting that figure, wanting that memorabilia of that time in the 80s is what we do. So thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much. I'd like to see the Ramen Toys tackle 112 scale Galaxy Rangers. Yes, at some point would be a point in next year. Okay, so we are already starting our engines to work on that one, and I'll be bringing you guys again as usual, images of our scalps, etc., in the coming months. Jay Wolf loves his van. Any chance of some attachments to make it more punishing? Yes, we will be on the drawing board to see how we can spice up the REVs Wave 2, where we'll improve some aesthetics of the van. Some of you have mentioned that you want to have the top removable. We are already on the task of doing that, rejigging the tooling so that it's not by screws but by magnets, so you can remove it. And then obviously, if you are looking to make attachments, we'll be doing that in tandem with our tanks, because again, I want to spice up the tanks with like ammo crates, camouflage nets, accessories that a tank would have. We will also at the same time make some accessories for the vans to make it more punishing and more menacing. Okay, so these are all stuff that we're going to be doing in the coming months, and then hopefully the review would be down the line, fourth quarter of this year or early next year. All right. Robert, thank you for joining. The Razor and Racer on their way. Thank you so much. Yes, it's on the way. Also, definitely excited for ASUS Aviation Wave 2. Thank you, Robert. We are always trying to Kaizen. Every single thing that we do now will be better than before. It's what we always endeavor to do. Derek O'Rourke, any word on C-SPAN and the Systor? Yes. As I mentioned, we have gone back to the drawing board to further improve the articulation of what you saw at PowerCon. And those articulation points and improvements have been done. And I'm just waiting to have it painted and having a more creative way to market it. Maybe I'll do it. C-SPAN is a totally naked body. And then if you get it from us, you will get a bonus accessory pack of armors and swords and stuff. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing. Even for the Systor, a naked bluish body, right? And then get it from us, and then we will throw in a bonus pack of some armor, skeletal armor. Okay, so yeah, it's coming really soon. So mark my word. All right, we've been on it for some time, earnestly trying to get maybe some approvals to do it. But since that's not going to be the case, let's just do it anyways. All right. Okay, Charles, it was awesome seeing you again at Joe Fest, and thank you, Charles. Again, I don't think I can recognize you from the profile picture. So once I'm back in Joe Fest next year, let's get reacquainted once again. Any difference between the initial Tiger Orange and a new Tiger Orange? I would say the answer is no, except for the placement of the sticker with the General Lee words push back slightly, right? Not centralized, not too forward, but just push back according to what you guys said on the second star onward. So that's what we're doing. Again, these are all available on our Facebook page. You can go to our Facebook page. Maybe I can pull it up right now. Let's see. Go to our Facebook page right here, and then I will be able to show the picture that I've shared a couple of days ago. Let's see. There we go. So I'm doing this, and I'm going to be sharing this. Okay, so what I'm showing you is that you know, this part right here, if you can see my mouse, I think you can see my mouse. All right, so this part right here, initially I had shared images of the G right up to the corner of the flag, and then I was told that it's not so far forward, and I was mistakenly led to believe that it's in the center, which was in our final production for the first batch of this Tiger Orange, and then now we're revising it to be from the first, not the second, the first star where it starts. So that's the only difference in terms of sticker placement for the Tiger Orange. Okay, that's the only difference. There is no other difference. It's the exact same, other than of course the packaging. So we have made a new packaging box for the Tiger Orange so that you have an actual orange looking box art to match with your car versus the universal ramen racer packaging that we did for the first wave, so that you know it's all the same, because the numbers for the Tiger Orange was really low on the first wave, so that we thought that it wasn't economical for us to make a packaging dedicated specifically for orange. But since now we are doing uh the second run, we thought we would just make the extra effort to just do a separate packaging, even though it costs us a little bit more, because we're essentially doing a rerun, right? But then again, like I mentioned before, we never want to do a rerun exactly the same. So now what's different is the box art is different, and the placement of that G is a little bit different. All right, so I hope that I answered the question. Thank you so much. Any maybe, all right. It's a totally different mall. But like I said, we have already planned to do a more simplistic police car. But then again, yes, if there is a demand to have this one, then we'll look into it and we will do our best to develop it. I can say now, it's develop it, right? Okay. So I mentioned in the minutes before, all right, October, it will arrive in the States. Um, no, it does not come with extra stickers. Uh, Again, please do check out my video, which I'm going to be searching for right now. Give me a second. I'm going to be searching for the video. This one right here. So I'm going to try to copy the share the link. I'm putting the link in the comments right now. So please do go check out this video. See, the thing is that these things are not stickers, they are transfers. And a sticker would not be able to achieve this look. You cannot have a sticker with individual letters that is separated by nothing. Only a transfer can do that. A sticker will always have a base. So either the whole text is on a rectangle, which obviously looks ugly, right? So hence they are on transfers. And the way the transfers are is that they're actually paints. They are paints, right? They are not paper. They are paints that is done on this film with an adhesive side. So once you place it onto your surface that you want to adhere the transfer to, and you do the rubbing, right? It adheres itself to the surface, and then you slowly peel off the top film, and you get the transfer on. So if you mess this up, it's first of all difficult to remove the transfer, right? Uh, because it's a transfer. You can't just peel it off. You have to somehow scrape it off. Uh, and again, it is a process that is a bit intricate. That's why we advocate the factory uh, applying it. But of course, if some of you guys want to do it yourself, the video is right there to teach you how to do it, but it's a one-time deal. All right. Just like on the model kit, on the decal, the watertight decal, it's a one-time thing to put it on. If you mess up the decal, there is no separate second decal sheet in the model kit for you to do it again. That's just the nature of things. But again, if you are able to, if you do run into a situation whereby you mess it up and want to redo it and you think you can redo it, just reach out to us. We will be able to work with you to send you another set of stickers if we have stock. Again, we don't have like tons of stock in the background. We make to order the appropriate number of transfers, not stickers, sorry. But again, we do have some extras. Always, we have some extras. As with any production, you have an extra bit of buffer. If you do want that extra bit of buffer, email us at aftersales, AFTERSALES at ramentoy.com, aftersales at ramentoy.com, and we can work with you to get you a separate spare. But again, only if you're able to remove the transfers and apply the new transfers. But again, have confidence, right? Look at the video, and if you follow the instructions accordingly, I doubt you will screw up. Okay, just be patient, right? Don't rush, and then you'll be able to do it. Just like my video, I did it in the one take, and so can you. All right, so have confidence. Okay. All right. So I mentioned this again in the minutes above. After SDCC is only when I can give more talk about this. More 80s commanders. Very good, very good. We have another endeavor that I think I can only mention or announce once I get the clearance. Okay, but I am definitely looking forward to delivering the originals, right? The originals to you guys for the 5th anniversary. Okay, so no longer our stylized version, but the original 3 unique suits. Okay, don't ask me to do the John Thunders and the Rex Chargers, right? 3 uniques. Maybe Rex Charger, because Rex Charger might share the same suit as Max Ray. All right, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I will endeavor to do that simply because those are the 3 main characters, right? The other characters just simply does not garner the support for us to do it, and it's just a bridge too far, right? As much as we want to do it, again, unless it's a Kickstarter endeavor and then you guys back it, it's a bridge too far for us. Okay, we're not able to just throw out 50,000 US and say, hey, just tool it 50,000 and then we make a loss on 100 orders. That's not possible. All right. So yeah, that's on that. Any 18 figures? Currently, no. Currently, no. I think there's lots of customizers out there that's doing it, but we'll see, because it's currently not on my list, because I have a full agenda of stuff to do, and then these figures are currently not there, but I could put them on the list as usual, right? Put them on the list, and then we'll see what we can do. Can we start putting orders together to save on shipping? Okay, so this one is something that you have to email us, because again, it is not as simple as combining shipping, because it's not as if we put everything in a huge box and send it to you. A huge box would have even more volumetric capacity than individual stuff. But I think what we can do is put them under a single airway bill. But again, I don't have the answers for this. You have got to email us at sales@ramentoy.com, and then we will be able to get back to you on a case-by-case basis. Shipping is always the killer. It's the juxtaposition, is that correct use of the word, that makes it or breaks it most of the time for orders. But it is something that's totally out of our control in terms of us controlling it, right? We just can't do it, right? We are slave to what the shipping company says is the crux. But yes, as much as possible, we'll do our best to save on shipping, but there is no like, if then else straight away, I will just save. We have got to do it on a case by case basis. All right. So please do email us, and my apologies if that's not what I'm able to deliver right now as in a total answer. But yes, we will look to get it done, right? As soon as much as we can. Okay. Does that goes for Deep End too, right? No, Deep End is going to ship faster than Megatron Tank because Deep End essentially is already done. We just missed shipping it in time for the event, but because the Megatron Tank involved the tooling of a new figure's head and parts, so that is actually the lead time needed to tool. But Deep End is good to go. I believe Deep End would be a July or August delivery. All right, based on the sea shipment. Okay. Are you still considering Visionaries? Yes, we are gonna push out the first figure after basically giving up on licensing with Hasbro. We're gonna push forward with the first figure of Visionaries because we already had the Visionaries sculpt ready to go, uh, wanting to tackle it with Hasbro as our next license after Mask. But since now that's not going to be a case, let's just go ahead and give you guys Visionaries. All right. Hey, Will, how's it going? Great seeing you at Joe Fest. You too. Impressed with the mask and ordered the Tiger Orange last night. No, thank you so much for the incredible support. This man has ordered two super masks and is now ordering a Tiger Orange. So thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you, and we really want to make sure that the products are good to your liking, to your satisfaction, so that you feel happy with the products, and that's the key. All right. And another quick question: when will the full payment for the tanks be processed? I would say in July, we'll start processing the payments because, like I mentioned just a while ago, we are already in production. When I go back, I'll see where we are in terms of production. If we're good to go, then July is when we'll start executing the rest of the payments. And it'll be a timely process, meaning that we won't do it in a day. It's going to take a week, 2 weeks for manual labor to go and reach out to all the 1,000 customers who have ordered tanks to ask for the payments. So that's going to take some time. So please be patient with us, and things will be eventually done. Updates on the V figures. Yes, again, it's on my list of things to do, right? To get this V figure into a working prototype. And I would say that possibly in Q uh, 1 or 2, I'll be able to show you guys a completed prototype for you guys to support us with the pre-orders as well. Okay, so that is on my radar as well. And to add the idea and details of the NASCAR suggestion. Yes, noted. Do you have any Tiger Orange in LA? No, I don't have. We didn't bring any stock. All the stock is currently in our warehouse in China, waiting to ship out. And yes, if you order the Tiger Orange now, you don't have to wait. There's no waiting. It's in stock. It's an in-stock item. You order now, we go back, we process it, and we'll ship it within a few days. Okay. But of course, a few days means that it will take up to 60 days to reach you because it's going to go by surface shipping. Okay. Even though we ship it out in a few days, it will take up to 60 days to reach you guys in your final address. All right, Robert Evans. Thank you so much. You saw the. Okay. All right. No, it's fine. In all honesty, it's a blessing in disguise not to license with Hasbro because we sincerely believe that that will be our downfall. Once we license with Hasbro and pay them the 6 figures for the minimum guarantee, that should be the start of our downfall because we will be down 6 figures of money, real money, and the development costs and everything, plus the fact that we are not as established as the loyal subjects. We don't have accounts in Walmart, in Target, in all these things. So we don't have the distribution reach that the loyal subject has, right? So loyal subjects has distribution reach, right? And again, I don't think, I'm not saying that I know, but I am making an educated guess that they have good distribution, whereas we don't have that distribution. We are struggling to sell 1,200 pieces of the mask, super mask, right? The Dai Ramen. We are currently doing just under 100 pieces of each Ace of Aviation Wave 2 figures, right? Right? This is, I'm speaking the truth, right? You can see, if I can show you. Just gonna go into the Shopify app, and you see. So what it says here is that we have, see, minus 60 pieces sold, minus, it's less than 100 of each character. Look at that, minus 76. So minus means that we've sold it. So we are even struggling to make the numbers for our pilots. So I don't think we will be as successful if we did the license. So on hindsight, actually, it's a good thing that we're not licensing with Hasbro, so that we are able to just carry on doing what we do, which is to service the small pool of supporters and collectors who like what we're doing, and then who are able to carry on supporting our efforts with making new tooling and new products. Okay, so that is my 2 cents. Make what you will of what I said, and we will move on. Okay. Any chance for a modular Dio similar to the mask, but for the evil Galactic Empire? Whoa. Okay, so as much as you guys may think that I have, as some might say, the balls, but I think Disney is quite a different animal. Okay, and and also because I don't have the passion for Star Wars. Okay, unfortunately, so I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll reach out to a friend. I'll reach out to a friend and see if he wants to do it. Okay, but in terms of us doing this, I think I'm less inclined, because I don't have the passion for Star Wars as I would for other stuff. But yes, seeing your passion, I will see if the other guy next door would do it. Okay, so that's what I can say for now. But thanks for your suggestion. Thanks for the well wishes. Definitely, I'll be needing it. All right, safe travels. Thanks so much. Possibilities of this again, I mentioned, and all these Michael Knight stuff. Again, I will endeavor to do the 18 figures if I have a sculptor that can do it for us. Michael Knight's already in the works, as I mentioned, but I can only give more information after SDCC. For Predator, wow. Interesting. Lots of stuff, man. We'll see what we can do. Okay, we will see what we can do. I'll put that on the list of stuff to do. Krusty Old Crow says that he's eager to get his hands on the Hunter and all those accessories, but the question is, will you do a modular Barracuda style set the army uses on their tanks? I'll check that out. Okay. Um, Barracuda. Cuda. Camel, is that right? Oh, okay. We'll look into it. All right, we'll look into it. Thank you so much for the suggestion there. So, since you've made the Ace of Aviation, you're going to make any jets? The jets is going to come in 124 scale, not 112. All right. Why 124? Because I think 124 is a manageable size to have a jet as a backdrop for the figures. All right. 124 F-14 is going to be, I think, 3 feet. or less, right? So that is pretty big. A one, let's see, feet to meters. Just want to make sure I get this right. All the imperial feet to meters. 1 foot is zero point 0.3 meters. If 1 meter is 3 foot, um, if I'm looking at the length, right, is length in meters. It's 19. So 19 divided by 24.8. Okay, so I correct myself. A 124 scale F14 is going to be 2.6, 2 foot 6 inches, whereas the full 118 version is going to be slightly more than 3 feet. Yeah, 3 feet 5 inches, 3 foot 5 inches. So yeah, I think 124 is much more, doable. I believe so. Hence, that's my go-to decision. Whether or not it's gonna resonate with you guys remains to be seen. But I'm optimistic that you guys would probably think that, hey, I think he has a point with 124 scale, right? So we'll see how it goes, right? Until proven wrong that 124 is not the way to go, then I will then recalibrate. But I'm quite confident that this skill is the way to go to get a jet. And if you guys want a jet for 112, it's really really crazy. Okay, it's really crazy. It's not impossible, but it's crazy because the tooling is massive. I am thinking that it's gonna cost at least three grand for one uh F14 if I were to do it, right? I'm sure if it's going to be a HasLab, it might be less because they have the capacity to do it. But for me to do it at my MOQ, it's going to cost at least 3 grand for one 12 skill F14, and I can't even begin to fathom the workload because to make it really detailed on 112 is tremendous. It's a tremendous task. It might take us as long as 3 years to come up with the 3D model. If we do it in 1 year, it's going to be much less detailed, and we may get complaints about, oh, this thing is huge, but it's got nothing. It's blank, you know. So there's lots of considerations indeed. So I want to do a 124 first, and then use that detail, and if there is a chance, we'll just explode it up bigger and then give you guys 112 if there's 1,000 crazy people enough to buy at 3 grand each. Okay. Okay. How about 112 scale Hummer? Hummers are phased out, right? Right. We'll see. Right. We'll see. For the future of the Super Mass, have you considered adding a street level wall extension? Yes, in fact, we have stuff planned. I can just tell you guys, right? Because you guys are the supporters, right? So I want to extend it up to the second level where we have windows and a second fire escape. But that will require some drilling into your wall and screwing it in with a screw, just like how you would with a IKEA furniture that is tall and slender. You want to make sure that that part doesn't fall, right? So it will require, with the security in mind, we're gonna implement like screwing into the wall to make sure that it is in. At the same time, I'm going to do a development and potential crowdfunding effort to develop the quadrant where the sewer folds or bends into an L shape and extends the other way. So that way, for those of you who are adventurous enough to want to do this, then you can have 2 sites showing a collection. I'm not sure how you're going to be putting this in your house, but that's an option that I'm going to have available so that we can round off the ends of the street, so to speak. All right. So that is what we have in mind, and I'll have more details on that once I go back to finish the development. All right. First things first, let's get this thing out the door in the hands of you guys, and then from there we can talk about all these extensions. Uh, is that Sammy? Sammy? All right. You got the black razor pack. It's amazing, and we thank you. Right. As long as you guys are happy, that's when it's mission accomplished. All right. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you so much. Okay, more suggestions. I'm just gonna say thank you, Brian, for your suggestion. I really thank you, but I'll have to put that again in the back burner. Thanks so much. Another affirmation that the ASO Aviation Wave 2 looks great, by the way. Thank you. Time for a police car. Yes, we are going to be giving you a police car complete with those blinker lights. And again, NASCAR is in the suggestion box. Yes, guys, hit that like button, would you? And then, thank you so much. Are you able to give us any details about the helicopter and tease a while ago? And yes, Ernest, all after SDCC. Okay, keep patience. Patience is the key. It's a virtue, right? It's after SDCC. Um, yes, Steve. So I just mentioned above. If you scroll back on the stream, yes, I mentioned about those figures specifically, and you will see them latest by August, right? You will see them available for sale because we're going to be doing 30 first, right? 30 is going to be on sale in July, and then following that, I will be throwing out the 2 figures and back to the bone, right? It's all done, and then waiting to show you guys to get the pre-orders. And also this and the 18 figures are in the list to things to do, and we are really hoping that we can get enough sculptors to get on board to do this thing. So this is something that is in the same category of 18 figures. So we have to wait, all right, a little bit. So he agrees with the guy that wants the cop car. Okay, good. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Okay. Um, um, hint at 112 vehicles that is in the works. Like I said, after SDCC. Okay. So Victor, yes, just mentioned this will be on pre-sale early bird in July, which is like in 2 days time. Yes, Timothy, the Robin version is available for pre-order in July. Thank you, Jeffrey. It was good meeting you as well. And again, I don't think I can recognize you from the avatar they have chosen to use. But thank you so much. And then do please come up to me again when we were there for the three-peat, right? Next year. And glad to be reacquainted once again. And of course, AD is in the house. Andrew Davis was in Joe Fest as well. Took some pictures with Andrew. Let's just bring it up. Andrew's good. Andrew took care of me when I was in New York back in October for my first New York Comic Con, where I was basically quite oblivious to how I would navigate around New York with all the expensive uh, accommodation. But yeah, that's it's Andrew right there. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay. Wish you all could do the Adventures of the Galaxy. Yes, that is in the works as we speak, sir. As we speak. Yes, and the latter also very interesting, right? You can't do one without the other, but it's in the works. The count. 1, 2, 88. Just order the orange tiger orange without the transfer supplied. No, yeah, if you want to change it, please do email us at sales@ramentoy.com. Include your order number, and then we'll do a manual change of your order. Okay. Just let you guys know, stickers applied. That means the factory has done it for you. Stickers unapplied means that the sticker sheet is inside for you to apply yourself. Okay, so it doesn't mean that stickers not applied means there's no stickers. You're getting a plain orange card. No, there will be stickers in the box for you to do it yourself. Okay. Hey, smiley face, Marvin. Thank you for joining the stream. Tim Brower, when will the 100 tanks be shipped? Yes, mention shipping soon. Once I get back and then confirm everything, it will be shipped and then landing in the States by October. All right, just in time for Halloween. Airwolf again after SDCC. I'll let you guys know. No need to say sorry. No problem. Okay, no problem. Accidentally pressing through the enter. No problem. July, sir. July will be the pre-orders for Brave Stars 3030 early bird price. Okay. And speaking of early bird price, right? So please, guys, wait. Wrong. Wrong. Let's see. How do I remove this? Do this first. So wrong. I got to remove this first and then add this. Yes. So speaking of early bird, guys, please go to our website if you have not ordered the Eagle Shop. Early bird ends in 20 hours. Usual price is 150. Get it now, early bird 110. It's been running for the past almost 30 days. So please do support the Eagle Shop at early bird price. It is going to close and it will not be extended. We're going to push forward. In fact, it's already in tooling stage, and we will get you guys splendid test shot images really soon. And we will look forward to everybody having their Eagle Shop by December or the first quarter. All right, so get that early bird login. Same thing here. Okay, and this was the Iron Sights comment before I was interrupting you guys with the early bird for the Eagle Shop. The Iron Eagle is something that is requested and we're looking into it. Okay, so not to worry there. The challenge would be the other character in the jeans, so we will look into that. All right. Okay. The teaser for the Gullwing is basically, and because you have joined the stream, you get the inside stuff. All right. So we have actually made that prototype for Hasbro for our licensing pitch. You'll notice that it has the wheels that looks exactly like the Thunderhawk from the cartoon and from the original mass toy, and that would be the version where on the hood you'll have just the standard purple painting, not stickers, but actual print. And on the side of the doors, you have the standalone lightning bolts, again without any grid lines, like the toy, right? Grid lines, no, just exactly like the cartoon. And then the surface finish of this particular version will be the strongest surface finish if compared to the first Gullwing and the second Gullwing. All right. What do I mean by strong? It would mean that once you look at this guy, you will see that he's definitely the most premium looking compared to the rest. Okay. I can't describe it other than that because I'm going to be doing some retooling on the surface and then this could be the last dance, so to speak, for this mold, where it's gonna be looking the most solid, right? Was that the word I used? I forgot what word did I use to describe this. So yeah, some refinements on the tooling so that all the issues that we may have encountered with the previous two releases are all solved, and then you have a really solid looking piece. But again, it's only animation accurate. It is not toy accurate. It is not stickers and etc. etc. So the initial batches will still have their own unique qualities. This one here would be exactly that, right? The prototype that was pitched to Hasbro for license, but not a go ahead. Now we will sell it as our vision of the gift set together with the bot and boy. So you get one full gift set, right, with a character that is in his suit and tie. Okay, a nice homage to the stuff that we've enjoyed back in the 80s, as a collectible piece. All right, as you have seen many of the SDCC exclusive reveals in the previous days of like the gift sets and stuff like that. Same thing here is going to be a nice gift set, right? A very collectible piece. Okay, bot and boy will still be sold separately, but this particular piece would be a gift set with bot and boy. It will not be a standalone release. Okay, so that is the details, Marco, for that tease. Thank you so much. We need Street Hawk. Okay, we will look into Street Hawk. I know what you mean, but again, lots of stuff to work on. So next year at Joe Fest, I need to buy a ramen toy hat. Okay, we'll bring the hats, and we'll bring probably a MK2 version. This MK, okay, this MK2. There's an MK1 that doesn't have the text, and then let's design a MK3 that's gonna be a real kicker for a cap. All right, thanks, Will. So any word on when the tanks will be shipping? Yes. Okay, I think we've answered this previously. Uh, any chance of translucent great white? Okay, you guys are the best because you know exactly what I'm going to be doing. So the translucent great white is the New York Comic Con exclusive, and it is the exclusive for Nowhere Toys. More details will be announced once I get back, take some pictures of the final product. It will be available for sale at New York Comic Con in October. It will not be a pre-order. It will not be a case of what we've done with Joe Fest and Agabus and BotCon, because those products, again, with some production delays due to the movement of our factory, right? Moving to a new factory, we couldn't get the production done in time to ship to be in the stateside in time for the shows. But for New York Comic Con, this particular exclusive from Nowhere Toys will be shipped to stateside in time for on-site sales. All right, so not to worry about that. So that is the answer. All right, hopefully you got the answer. Um, am I interested in World War II stuff? Yes, I'm interested in some World War II stuff, but that is really another genre, a very different genre. What do you have in mind? Let me know. Yes, you can't imagine displaying 1 to 12 scale fighter jets. They only exist at the moment in RC, right? Radio control jets, and those RC jets are actually made of very lightweight foam. Okay, it's not plastic, I don't think. I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing, it's made from those like foam that so they can fly. So it's a very different feel when you look at it one on one compared to a bottle of that's made in plastic. So it's a very different animal. Okay, so wrestling, is how I pronounce it? Wrestling. Yeah, LA is okay. You know, we met up with some folks in the community, SKN, right? Shadow Nose Network. I Alex and Chet. I just met them the day before yesterday, and then yesterday was Matt Hatter, and before that we had met up with some folks who are working in Hollywood Boulevard. So yeah, it's been great. And I will not stay under SDCC. Unfortunately, I need to go back to check on production, and then I'll come back on the 23rd of July for SDCC. All right, so we'll have some fun over there next when we get back. Can you show the picture of the chase figure Tower Buster? So Tower Buster is basically Maverick, and Maverick was shown many a times by collectors who have put on the head onto the body. The only difference is this time round he will be a little bit shorter. Okay, and then I'm seriously contemplating to use decals pre-applied on the figure for the patches so that you guys don't have to go and do the stickers yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the factory, assess the quality of the decals because it has to be, contrast strikingly solid enough so that I'm seeing it vibrant versus a decal that is, basically a decals are very thin films so that if it goes onto the dark green surface, it might dull the color of the patch. So I'm gonna investigate that. Maybe the white layer would help. Okay, so if that's good and if it's good to go, then we'll have decals pre-applied. So that will be a difference between Asus Wave 2 and Wave 1, whereas Wave 1 is stickers and then Wave 2 is gonna be pre-applied decals. Okay, so I will get confirmation on that and keep you guys updated. But as for the picture of this, I would rather you guys trust me maybe one last time, right? To know that it's going to be correct without seeing the product, because it's a difference between the C&D from Paramount and the likeness right stuff. So help us out, uh, trust, right? If you have seen what we can do, then trust that it is done. Okay, if I'm making sense at all. Okay, next would be um okay, the Valorous stream is coming soon, so we should be ending this so that you guys can go and watch the Valorous stream. I believe it's 12:30, right? So let me just check and make sure we're not gonna conflict with that. Let's see. Yeah, so initially I was gonna. Oh, it streamed 70 minutes ago. Oh, did it? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So we're good. We're clear. I thought it was 12:30. Oh, maybe it's 12:30. Yeah, on the Eastern time. Okay, my bad, my bad. Right during the Valorous stream, Ace. Uh, okay, I got it. Okay, Skyfall. Did I mention when the early bird for Ace of Aviation will end? Again, it will end 1 month after its launch. So I'm thinking July, somewhere in July, it will end. Shout out to the on the stand. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, was that revealed already? Okay. Thank you. That's good. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Rome Collector. As far as Diorama, would you consider making a Power Ranger command center? Ooh, Duarte Studios already have that, right? So support Duarte on that thing. And if Duarte would like to make it more mass, again, I can speak to Duarte, but if you guys want it done maybe on behalf of me, speak to Duarte on my behalf, right? You guys ask him that if you want it more in more quantities, but I know that he does it like by himself, so it's like maybe like 20 units, and he'll be like exhausted. If he would be open to me replicating his piece for a more mass scalability of production, I'm always here to help with that initiative. Okay, so I have the means to help, you know, mass produce what Duarte has done for the Power Rangers. Okay, versus him doing it by himself, with his own hands and his own time doing it. We could use his master and bring it to the factory and let them replicate it. Okay, so that is what I'm able to do based on this request, but I will not be making something on my own because clearly, Duarte has done something that is already the pinnacle. All right, so kudos to that. So again, if you guys want it, please do converse and then let me know. I'm always open to process that. Okay, are you still considering the weapons rack for classic? Yes, Derek. It's something that is a small project, so it takes the same amount of effort for me to list something that is a higher value compared to something that's a smaller value. But we will get to it. We're just sorting out exactly where we are putting production timelines. Okay, so this is already done. It has been revised many times, and I think I'm ready to actually do this for sale in tandem with Seasman and DC Store. Okay, so just give me a bit more time to put it out. Morbid Life, Ramen, I have a question. I just watched the Valorous stream. Does your tank fit with their characters? Yes, our tanks fit with their characters. And to prove it, I have the tanks out. The pre-production samples are out with the Purple Gang Gang. They have the Amphisbena. So Van, if you're listening, or go bug Van. Say, hey Van, you've got the Amphisbena. Show me some Valorous figures in the tank. Okay. We've got I think John has the Bridge Layer. So if John, you're listening, please do some photography when you're doing the review with some Valorous figures. And then Big Dub, right, Brian? I will probably just send you a message. Say, hey, please help us out to put some Valorous figures in the Phalanx and put it onto your social so that people can see how compatible the Phalanx is with our uh, Valorous figures. And of course, how can I forget? Master San 42 is at DFW. He has the pre-production Desert Hunter tank. He right there, right now, can show you if Valorous figures fits the tank. All right, that was the sole purpose I sent him on the mission with the tank, the Hunter tank to DFW. Go, sir, go help me do the inception. All right, so yeah, definitely, I think that is questions answered. All right, okay. We're coming up to 1 hour 19 minutes. I'm gonna possibly start to wind down the stream because I have a plane to catch. Okay, so let me just go through real quick on uh, such things like that. No, we're not looking into licensing, new licensing, because we believe that it is something that is a bridge too far. But again, there are plans to do the licensing via other ways, which I'll let you know after SDCC once again. Hey, Junkion. Oh, there you go. I got to get to that stream. As I'm on the way to the airport, I'm going to be hooked in to listen to the Valorverse stream. So yeah, thank you, man. Just saw Bobby's panel and your contribution to the Action Force. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, Daniel, will you sell out the third version of the red variant of Great White by August? Will you sell out the third version of the red variant? The red variant would be the Deep End. I wouldn't know because the Deep End is a BotCon exclusive. So please go check out Agabus to find out. I wouldn't know if they're selling out, and I hope that they sell out. Okay, so um, yes, more great stuff. We're always looking to outdo ourselves with more great stuff. That's the name of the game. Yes, there's going to be an early bird, sir, in July for 3-0. So make sure you get onto the early bird. It was nice meeting you as well, sir, at Joe Fest. Unfortunately, again, I cannot match the name with the avatar. So I hope to get reacquainted with you again in JoeFest when we're doing it for the Triglyzer. Okay. Okay, so Carlos, in regards to Titanium Titans, the effort on this IP is in development. We want to make sure that we have a solid plan on how to present the characters, the lore, and everything. So we will endeavor to double up our efforts to get this done by the end of the year, so that we can have something solid to announce next year. Because it is a very interesting concept, but currently we just are not sure that what we have is sufficient to make this concept good. It's a very fine line between something that will be like phenomenal or fail, right? Because if we don't get it right, take our time to make sure that everything is good and rush it, it just might become fail versus phenomenal. Okay, so please do bear with us. We are very much uh, invested in the Titanium Titans, but and hence we want to make it right. We've invested a lot of time, effort, money, and it has to be done right. Okay, we just need a bit more time to sort ourselves out, because again, original IPs are not easy. It's not easy at all. Okay, if you just rush it in and just for the sake of rushing, then it might just turn the wrong way. All right. Okay. Yes. In fact, the sculptor in chief is already on the task to work on Mr. Tex Hex after he is done with Galaxy Rangers. Okay. The skill is 118. Just gonna go through this quick fire, question and answers, because I got a plane to catch. So Whitebeard Michael, hello to see. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, quick fire. Yes, after FDCC, I will give a good summary of what's going on. No, we already have G2 planned. So I will show off G2 at Wonder Festival Tokyo, February, winter 2026. Okay, so it's all in the works. Hey, Rowdy, good to see you. What's up? Um, okay, yes, that will be the what we teased. Okay, so Sir Robert, that's what we teased. One more question. You bought three of the original races that had the tan and okay, make them in black to make it all black. All black would be the all black racer. All right, it's currently on our website. If you go check out our website under Ramen Racer for metal black, it's all black, right? Hope that works. If not, please do send me another message and I'll address it. Would you do Incredible Hulk TV show figure? Wow. Okay, on the list of things to do. All right, on the list of things to do. This starts next month in a few days' time. In July. Again, not exactly on 1st of July. It might be on the second week of July, because my team needs time to go put up the pre-order. But it will be in July. In July, sir, in July. Um, Huge fan of Machina. If you've already guessed, haven't already guessed, super excited for the GeForce line, and you can't thank enough for bringing back those memories. Sir, we thank you, right? We thank you for your support, and that is imperative that we get the support from you guys to allow us to carry on to make the good stuff. All right, that's very very important. Um, you're a Legends guy, so any chance of a Diorama Danger Room? Legends guy Danger Room. Let me know more about what this Danger Room is about. Thank you so much. Um, okay, okay. I gotta go Google that. Hello, Heinrich. I believe that's the name you to pronounce it. Thanks so much. Just join the stream. Any news of Galaxy Rangers? Yes, we are sculpting that as we speak. And Kamen Rider. Let's not touch on that at the moment. I believe there's another third-party company doing good Kamen Rider figures. So, let's support those guys. All right. Okay, Vela stream ended already. Charles says in Ramen Toy We Trust. Thank you, Charles, whom I met at Joe Fest. That I cannot match the name with the avatar, right? But I'll see you again at Joe Fest next year. Yes, sir. Wow. Okay. So now I can talk about it. Okay. Thank you. Did you guys like it? Um, Thank you, Toy Cartel. The Racer will be shipping in the next few days. Okay, it's already ready to ship. Once it's order taken, we'll process it and we'll ship it. All right. That comes later. All right. There you go. There you go. So he needs help, right? So if he needs help, then I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Very, very enterprising. Very enterprising, sir. Um, and we need the V series fighters and visitors. Yes, I really hope I can make this a reality before I expire. Okay. Definitely, right? As the Dioramen progresses, we are looking at lots of stuff like certain bat caves, certain stuff. So yes, we are definitely on the case. Um, Black Chrome Pack. Okay, so again, if this is listed, it's gonna be very low demand. So do email us at after sales, and then we will see if we can get you a set of spares. Okay, fair enough. It won't be a standalone listing because, again, based on our experience, we know that this is not going to be catching a lot of orders for us to justify the whole process of listing it. So it will be something that you can email us, and we will do it as a service after service to supply you with a set of parts at a certain cost. All right, we'll let you know. The X Factors. You just flew into LA last night for work and would love to connect. But, sir, I'm literally heading to the airport in 60 minutes. That's why I got to wind down this stream. I would love to see you if the chance is possible next month, right when I'm at SDCC. And of course, to connect with you, I need to know who you are so you can possibly drop me uh, a message on either IG or Facebook and let me know who are you, X Factor, so that we can know who you are and I can connect. All right. Thank you so much. Uh, Interesting, Scott. Interesting. So GI Jetman is impressed with the stuff, and I thank you. Right, we are always looking to improve. Uh, and with that is how we keep on making the stuff good. All right, we don't claim to be the best, but we are doing our best to make it good. Oh, you want a FL86 red cap with blue frame? I will Google what that is. Hopefully, yes. I gotta go catch that plane, man. What's killing you more, the travel or overwhelming interest in your products? The travel is acceptable. The the demand that I cannot fulfill and disappoint is what kills me. All right. I hate to disappoint. Hey Vern, met up with your pal in Joe Fest. I send my sincerest regards to your situation. Hope everything turns out good. And if you are going to SDCC, I'll go and shake your hand. Okay. Yes, I am coming to SDCC. Thank you, sir. And Yojo Jerk, man, you are gonna be getting your super mask giveaway, right? The one that you won really soon once we sort out pre-production, tooling, etc. And then tooling is already done. Is in refinement. I'm gonna get to a pre-production sample, and then once we're in production, that's when we will send you the item that you won on the 3POA. All right. Art says hi. Hi, sir. Um, that's good news. Thank you. Heroes and villains. Can't wait for the super mask. Yes, love the video I made, and thank you for that. All right, we do like to have interesting videos to entertain you guys, and I'm not a qualified videographer or a script writer, so we do our best. Okay, thank you so much. Anyone know if they made Squid Games Gods in the Line? Oh man, uh, not exactly 80s nostalgia. Thank you so much. Love Guyver, really love Guyver, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. The early bird price will last a month, so pretty much in the next 20 plus days, I guess. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining. Yes, please do take some pictures of your phalanx with Veliver stuff. See, there we go. There we go. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. And Brian actually got me this gift while at Joe Fest. So thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. This was my childhood book. Thank you so much. Um, okay, I'll bring some. Okay, I'll bring some. All right, keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Saw the video last night with the Mad Hatter. Thank you. I've made your day, Timothy. Thank you so much. Yes, we are on the case. All right. And on that, I come to the end of the comments. Thank you. What a nice fitting way to end with Brian's comment. On that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me for the past 90 plus minutes, 93 minutes. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in on this last minute impromptu stream while I'm at the hotel. I thought it'd be a good idea to just connect. On that note, guys, I'll be heading off the airport. Any questions, do contact us on Facebook, IG, email. We'll be doing our best to get to all your questions and with the answers. And then hopefully I'll be back to you guys really soon on another live stream before my SDCC if I got time to do it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in SDCC. Thank you. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next one.